Hey, good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to another episode of In the Street. I'm your host, Akeem, and today we're asking the question: how do you feel about the constant rise in the cost of food items? Let the streets talk.
It's okay. I don't feel any way about it. It's okay.
It ain't making much difference to me.
Terrible. Yeah, them things not good at all.
Unacceptable, difficult to live with. There needs to be some kind of other change.
What's that? People barely working, people barely getting a decent salary. And everyday prices, what's that up to yesterday they raised prices on other consumer products.
Just yesterday, they raised the price on some items.
Well, everything expensive, and there are people that cannot afford to do what they have to do.
Well, it's overwhelming, eh? Sometimes I can't bear it up.
Damn.
They have to do something about it.
I think the things getting too high. I think they getting too high. They putting the things too high. Things getting too rough.
Because when you buy something, you budget, you will spend $100, and when the cashier tell you the price is 250, 150, 250, it's really too much for us.
It's ridiculous. Honestly speaking, it's ridiculous. And the government need to put something into place so we can get the costs and, to just make things better for everybody.
Food things getting too rough. Yeah, people like to eat, but you just buy food and you throw food and you think, and that getting so high and thing that's spoiling so fast and thing.
Damn. Can't explain why right now, even though they say all kind of stuff that's going on around the world, but damn.
Not everybody have a job, not everybody can afford, because when you go to the supermarkets, the prices are just ridiculous, everywhere. So we need to try to just put things into place to see that everybody can afford something to eat.
The cost is going too high, and to be honest, I feel sorry for the people, man.
Woo! It hardly for true. Not making no type of sense, but that's the life we live in for now, I guess.
Well, it's not beneficial to our pockets in Saint Lucia for the time, because the salaries are not raising and people's pockets are empty. So why would food raise and then we can't sustain ourselves to buy food?
We need to see how we can economize more, and, plant more food in our gardens, a little kitchen garden. But to tell you the truth, salary need to raise so we can feed our families much better.
It's been a rough time, in terms of the food prices and so. As people, we live in like from paycheck to paycheck, which shouldn't be like that,
Everything expensive, and you can go Massey right there and see the supermarket. People before, they used to take a whole trolley with a 200 EC. Now you take a few items with the same 200 EC.
Come on, say something. It's expensive or something. Thank you for your time. No, nobody. I know it's like people feel like they're going to be persecuted if they give their opinion about the food that we're all having difficulty purchasing.
Well, to tell you the truth, it's very, very high. Sometimes I feel sorry for the people that cannot afford it, especially the people that have how many kids. It's really terrible, and they should really do something about it. Although it's all over the world, but still, they should try to do something.
They can say based on the world prices and all these things, but everybody have to give account for themselves in terms of governing their country and all these things. So that's what it is. They need to do better.
Man, people are going to suffer bad. You know how it is.
All right, brother.
But, people have to get elevation to and more money and more vibe and more ways to make money to sustain in that time there. Trust me, and then you still have to plant your food too. Anyway you could cut the cost from going to the supermarket, Yeah, man, it's a tough thing for poor people, man.
Yeah, okay, because everything rise, everything raise. You doing bread, the flour have to rise. So salary have to raise too.
Terrible, absolutely terrible, terrible. Everything is going up, and I don't know why. They keep giving you a reason, but it's not the right reason. Like not too long ago, I went over there and one pineapple was $8. A week later, the same pineapple is cut in half, and each half is $8. It's like, what are you doing? It was $8 one week, and the next week you cut it in half, and each half is $8. Yeah, it's ridiculous. How do you feel about it?
Everyone is concerned, to be honest, about the cost of food items, what's potentially causing the constant increases week in and week out. What is the government doing to ensure that the citizens can comfortably eat, considering that not everyone is fortunate or doesn't have the spending power to buy sufficient groceries every week because of those increasing prices? But I think the most concerning thing is the fact that most people don't believe that they have the power to affect change, and that if they speak on this matter, something positive can be the outcome. And as a result, it really hurts my heart, you know, not just as a citizen, but as an individual. It's sad that we as St. Lucians think that our voices don't matter, our opinions don't matter, and the way we feel about certain situations don't matter.
There is nothing to talk about, even if you speak about the cost of food, the constant rise of food. There is nothing they'll do about it. There's nothing they can do about it.
Why do you feel that?
Because they haven't done anything for other years. Our crying doesn't make no sense.
What have people done to make that change?
Nothing.
Price control and the relevant parties should be doing a more valiant effort to ensure that, you know, the food items are within a price range that is comfortable for people, taking into consideration those people who are not working, especially who maybe have very small incomes. And also want to encourage people to start being, you know, more self-sufficient, you know. Grow what you can to eat what you can. And that way, you minimize your expenditure at the supermarkets or food outlets. Again, guys, it's your host, Akeem from InTheStreet. Thank you very much for your time. Hey guys, it's your host here, Akeem from InTheStreet, and thanks to your continued support and viewership, you can now find us on Calabash TV with brand new episodes featuring thought-provoking discourse surrounding all talk here on the island. Just want to say a special thank you to our new subscribers and our new viewers. Thank you very much for your time, and have a nice day.